Have you been attracted to someone because of the person's choice in career? Hi everybody, it's the One Show again, the first of the year, and we are so excited to be with you again. Thank you for joining us. My name is Tare. This is
Jacinta,
Annie,
Benny.
and Ebenezer.
Ebenezer.
Anyway, this is the first show of the year. We want to bring something very different and special in the sense that we're going to be discussing a very, very interesting topic. Something that affects us, particularly as medical students. So please, I hope that you can listen attentively. And if you have any comments or whatever, just try and reserve it till the end. Thank you. So we're starting, and the topic is love and medicine. Now, love and medicine. That's quite interesting now. We're trying to relate how love affects us as medical students. And you know how we understand that most of the times there are different factors that go into maybe choosing a partner, and we have realized that sometimes choosing a medical career it blends in with maybe somebody choosing you as a potential partner.
The topic, love and medicine, I feel like those two words are very important to us, first of all. As a medical student, love is a very strong thing. Like that's almost like the only thing we hold on to. Apart from the whole medical stress and the rest. And then medicine itself is like our life basically. So we are just trying to see how these two major factors is like affecting our everyday life.
Being medical students, we don't really have a lot of, as in, the nature of our schooling, and then you talk about when you eventually graduate and become a full-time worker. There's actually little time to relate.
Find love.
So it's actually a very, very a complex process for medics. Then of course when you're not a Christian, it's now you have little time to actually go to where normal people go to find to find love, to be in gatherings where somebody can just say, hey, please sister, I didn't find your number in the book of numbers.
Medicine find it very difficult to find out because most times they're always with their books, always reading. Like they're like, okay, my book first. Okay, let me get to this level. Maybe after everything, I'll find love. Okay, after quarter class. Always procrastinating this thing.
Can we ask ourselves now, how has being a medical student, how has it affected our other relationships? Generally, not just like everybody come across.
Well, personally, being a medical student has refrained my friendship group to just medical students alone.
Yes.
So I have friends outside medicine, but the connection or our level of communication is very different. Number one, the time I have to communicate with them is very different. Even with like my friends in medical school, I hardly talk to Karen now because she's in a different unit and she's here, and the time she's on morning call, I'm in afternoon call and all that. So it's very different. So now talking about non-medical students, it's just it's a whole other level.
Because of that.
For all that, I don't think we should just conclude that this person
is why.
I once had a friend.
They see like this very different person entirely, and honestly, I don't like that perspective. I try to blend and go for occasions too.
Apart from the this aspect where it's not convenient for you to make friends, I feel like when you put it into the conversation that you're a medical student or like you have medicine in your future, it gives you another kind of look.
Very well.
They have this, I don't know, they look at you like, okay, this one has something to offer. I notice it a lot. It's good, but sometimes I feel like it adds to the pressure. Because
speaking of pressure, I've had a conversation with somebody and we're talking about something just general, and I was like, oh, what does that mean? And people were like, are you not a medical student? And I was like, yes, I'm a medical student, but I don't know everything. So they just assume that I'm a medical student.
Up there.
Okay, I make videos, like I do Snapchat a lot and I take pictures. And my friend, I met this person recently, and he was like, what department are you? I was joking, I was like English, or like no wonder.
Oh my god.
The way you're making videos and
you have time.
Whether we like it or not, there are certain lifestyle modifications that we have to experience because of what we're doing. Like literally, if I'm not in school, I'm busy with my own personal work to make money and all that. So anytime I see I kind of want to sleep.
Very well.
I just want to be in my house. But people don't understand that we basically have like a busy time. It's one time. So we are basically not free most of the time. And then you talk about like you said something about relating with other people like your friends. I feel like when people know you're a doctor or you are going to be a doctor, they kind of want to keep you around.
Yes.
Yeah, you are useful.
Yes.
So we are done with the general aspects. Now let's be specific. Have you ever felt like someone liked you or has been attracted to you or is attracted to you currently, if it's still ongoing, because of your choice in career?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I think so. You know, people don't like straight up say it to your
Someone
face.
has said-
Sometimes you have, not all the time. Sometimes,
yeah.
I can guess
Did you see that
this person is
actually
kind of.
why?
But what if the
because-
person? What if it's just we thinking like, oh,
That's another thing. Yeah.
That's another thing, because the only way it can be so sure is if the person straight up
says it.
You don't
Yeah.
do that with you because they are a medical person.
like Jessica said, they've told her straight up.
Yeah.
That is
I've had assumptions like, okay, this person is this way to me because I'm a
Yeah.
medical student, and
Yeah.
they, like somebody has told me that, oh, I know I like to be with somebody like you because you know people's career I already have this settled job, settled this. So
Yeah.
that's like a clue that
Yeah.
I once had somebody tell me that I would just like to marry a medical.
Okay,
that one is
He said he would like to marry a
yes,
medical
yes.
doctor, and so that she would just. He said she won't work, she will not work.
Are
You
you
take her
serious?
out, that at
That
least she would just
has
like they
sense.
believe that you people have sense. Okay, first of all,
Which is true, yes, but okay.
and they believe that you people are kind
Listen.
of calm and quiet and
I'm not
they say, but then they are not going to you.
I've had personal experience whereby,
Mhm.
okay, first of all, the age difference was annoying. One is
This is
42,
bad
one was
conversation.
like 42 years old, and
Okay.
the other was 32. I don't know, but I met him in church.
everybody wants
What was your answer?
I don't know actually. I don't know, but
The two shall become one.
I swear.
I met him in church, and he was like, what department? First of all, he was like, the Holy Spirit sent him to me because we met at crusade. First of all, that's a major red flag.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about another topic.
No, I'm telling you, it's
just
just
get
inside
to
the
another-
message.
Next,
So he was like, the Holy Spirit sent him to me. I was like, okay, no problem. Oh, we started talking. He was like, okay, what department are you? I was like, English. I never mentioned the fact that I was in medicine. So we exchanged contacts and all. So I think where I messed up was when I posted a picture of me on that post.
Okay.
And I forgot to mute him on WhatsApp. So he saw it. Even guys, he became unnecessarily too nice. My brother is abroad, that he would like, let's quickly just get married, so he'll send me abroad and I'll be working. Like,
Oh.
do you seem like a camel or what? Then you know, I also saw, and I'm like the only girl. So he's like, okay, you're the only girl, you like cooking, you're good with food, and you also, so that's like another additional bonus.
Yes,
and you're in
housewife
medicine,
material.
housewife material. It's more to
That's not the
me
thing that you have to
than
have.
skill, than
Yeah.
medicine, than
Yeah.
food, and cooking. What happened to companionship? What happened to liking me for me?
Like,
What
what
if
if
I don't pick you because why you're not also a mentor, you're not a politician's son?
How would you feel?
How would you
No.
feel?
Have you been in a situation where the girl is attracted to you because you're a medical student?
I think so.
You think
Like
so?
you know, they don't straight
She
up
was not
say
saying
yeah,
directly.
exactly. But I
Okay,
get
you
that
get that,
vibe that okay.
Like,
Especially,
yeah,
you know when you could be talking to somebody for a while, like they never really, it was just normal conversation. There was never really that whole interest, and then one day they just see this picture of you in scroll on Apple, and then
Everything
yeah,
future.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
future
yeah.
husband.
Yeah.
Doctor and Mrs.
You
So
feel
most
like
times, I think most times people find out for guys. I know most times find out for guys. Are you in basic or you're in clinical?
do you get like this negative feeling when you are seeing that way, like, oh, I'm here because you're a medical student,
Yeah.
or you see it's like, oh, that's like an edge, you know, for boys achievements are like
Yeah.
extra edge to get kind of girl.
If I'm able to do it so
yes,
they can
yes, some
actually
people work hard for
Yeah.
money or
Yeah.
for this position to
Yeah.
get girls. So do you think it's like a negative kind of vibe?
The way I feel, I don't feel like. I feel like it's you can't really separate somebody from what they do per se.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like it's possible to like somebody and still the fact that they do a particular thing makes it all the more reason why you like them. I don't know if you get my
Yeah.
point. It shouldn't be the subject. It shouldn't be the core. There's a person. Like if you like the person first, then you not find out. You know, oh, I like that you're a doctor. I like that you.
Yeah, it's just
you
It's
just
like as an
straight-
additional
even
package.
if
Yeah.
even if I don't know what they do.
Get married to this guy because he's a doctor. What if he loses the job? What if something happens? And
Yeah.
he can't
What
go
if I
again?
decide not to
Yeah,
work
exactly.
with
What if
medicine?
she decides not to work?
I'm going to that salary.
Don't let
I
your
think
parents
that-
hear this thing.
Whether or not you're a boy or a girl,
Yeah.
if somebody likes you for your career, it's just going to be a very shallow kind
It's
of
a
like-
red flag.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have talked a lot about them. You, have you been attracted to someone because of the person's choices?
say because, but the career gives this extra spice, extra icing to the cake.
Yeah.
But there is a cake.
There's a cake.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a
Yes.
cake. Yes. When I'm like fantasizing about my future, you people fantasizing.
Don't worry, just go.
Okay.
Wait, don't worry. Let me talk first. Wait.
Okay, you know, there's a thing I see. There is a
Alright.
man I'm seeing, and there is something I'm seeing him doing. Do you understand?
What's he doing, please?
Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what exactly it is, but I just see him as
Alright.
this is who I want my husband to be. This is what I would like him to be doing.
Yeah.
Because you know there are some people that I'm not saying me now. I'm saying some people have this thing. I don't want my husband to be in the same profession as I am.
Yeah.
I don't want my husband
That's
to
the difference.
Okay, I don't like lawyers. I don't like
Yeah.
engineers.
yeah. So, if that's the case, then okay, let's say it's in the spec, but I'm not saying it has to be that.
Yeah.
Do you get?
In reality, going back to the previous question you asked, in reality, if you see somebody that likes you and then the person is already interested in you and then you tell the person you're a medical student, the person is like, oh my god, I've always admired doctors.
Yeah.
It makes me happy, like, oh wow, that's
Yeah.
So I know you're not just based on because I'm a doctor. You are based on okay, you like me, and then
Yeah.
the doctor is like
Yeah.
extra
Like you
style.
said, an icing.
Yeah.
on the cake.
Yeah. Are we saying it is totally bad to like somebody?
no.
Okay.
It should not be the basis.
Okay, makes sense. But you know, there's something that's funny that we talked about it before we started this thing. Like, if you check, Ruth chapter 3, verse 1, and then Naomi, her mother-in-law, said to her, "My daughter, shouldn't I seek security for you, so that things might go well with you?" The funny thing about the whole Ruth story, there's nowhere they said Boaz was fine.
Funny, Sha, I always imagine
But
it's very
the
fine.
The one was based on security, what was
yeah, everybody's looking for, even in the spouse, they're looking for somewhere that is to an
Okay,
extent secure.
rich,
I don't know if
that's
you get
right.
my point.
Yes,
So, but I
yes.
feel like we agreed it is not so wise to just bring that up and say, "Oh, this is why."
Concerning that, I think generally
Yeah.
women what attracts women
Yeah.
is not just about the
Yeah,
the security is also
that's
very
true.
important. That manly, like, oh, I have somebody that can protect me.
Okay,
whatever.
can't security
So-
attract men too? Okay, let's not consider.
That's
But-
no. The truth is that yes, it's already there is an imbalance.
Okay, we know that
yes,
there's an
there's
imbalance.
because, like you said, definitely a woman would want
Yes.
to secure her children,
Because
secure
the
her
man
future,
is also
everything,
taking care of her and all
So
that.
if a man is going after a woman who is working and who is also industrious, not
Yeah.
just because she's in a particular field of
Yeah.
That's what I was even going to.
You get-
I'm saying
Okay.
the word security in general.
Okay,
It's not
okay,
like not
okay.
go and meet God because he's a doctor. Go and meet God because he's an
Okay,
engineer. You get so it's just that
okay,
just
okay,
security factor.
okay,
You are
okay,
going to-
I
you
get your
get
point,
yes.
I get your point.
Why do you think
Women-
a guy who wants a woman that is probably in medicine or something else
That is industrial.
Yeah.
industrious?
I feel like there are, we talk about security. There's
Yeah.
also Japatic reasons. Oh, sorry for Japa. And you know,
Yes.
these days, I think I heard someone say, that the easiest way to go abroad is to just get married to a nurse.
Yes, yeah.
Because they say it's very
They
easy
want-
to get
yeah,
married
they
to a
actually
nurse.
want
So
medical.
that was one. In the past, men would say, you would hear men say they don't want to get married to nurse. I heard when I was much younger that nurses were, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be offensive, but I heard it then when I was younger, the nurses were promiscuous in court. So men had said that before. So I'm feeling like there are so many factors. So sometimes when people look at a particular career, they say, okay, people that do this job, they're usually a kind of way.
Yeah.
They look at doctors and they say, okay, girls that do this thing, because they don't have time
Yeah.
to party and
Yeah.
like they
You
don't have.
can't put everybody in the same basket.
Yeah,
At
that's
all.
true. Okay, that's true. People that want lawyers because they know they'll run into trouble.
And they want somebody to help them out. I think some people choose a certain type of career because they want somebody at home with the children.
Yes.
That one is also there.
Yeah.
Yes, because they don't want the kids to be left alone.
Yeah.
So you can see a doctor saying he's going to marry maybe a woman that is not a doctor.
I think I can understand.
Yeah,
that's
you just
true.
want somebody
That
to
one
be
is
there.
fair.
Male doctors.
That's-
Yes, no doctors do that.
And sometimes,
some
even when they
female
get married to
doctors-
the female doctors, they make them go for even male doctors,
Maybe
lesser
a
this thing,
specialty
like
that does not
psychiatry or
suit my
something. What's funny in all these things is that most times these assumptions are very wrong.
So, after so much discussions now, it's up to you. Do you have any career preference in mind? Have you ever been attracted to somebody because of their choice in career? And do you feel like somebody was attracted to of your own choice in career?
Also, do you even think that what we are saying is true?
It's
Like, do you think we shouldn't be
Have you
wrong
experienced
that
Feel
somebody
like
is
it's a thing.
attracted to you because of your career?
Yeah.
Is it wrong?
Is it wrong? Are there more factors that we left out?
Yes.
Just put it in the comment section. Go
Yeah.
crazy.
What's
Talk
your
about
opinion?
whatever and
Yeah.
anything in your mind. We'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to
Thank
hear
you
from
for
you.
joining us today.
Thank
It
you
was
very
so
much.
much fun. And we'll see you next time again on the
118 show.
Bye.